Hellos and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Europa Universalis IV. Dropping down to speed 3 once again. We are playing a colonization game right now. Castilla went to war against the North African nations here. I don't think they can pull it off. Oh, hello. Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. Castile may have the naval power to land forces, but if they don't, they're the ones who declared war, I believe, and so they're going to be constantly losing the battle. And it seems they are. Because obviously the blue nation here, I keep on saying it's like, I'll just call it Temsen. There you go. I might pronounce it wrong, but it's done. They have Morocco, Tunis and the Ottomans as allies. So they're going to be in a great deal of trouble. Our subjugated province of Sierra here have now been called. We now have a proven claim, so even though they are a false culture as a part of Shin-Ra, they are less unruly about it. They are still a little upset, and they're going to be even more so because I'm going to be sending my missionary. It's going to take about 5 years, well, 5.5 to convert them to Catholicism. So yeah, they're going to be unhappy now for a little while longer. There's actually a 6% chance of them each month growing more and more rebellious, but even if they do, I think we can handle it. The one issue I think I may have is when they uprise, the rebels may be of the same military technology as we are as Shin-Ra ourselves. Of course, we could increase the autonomy to 100% and that would deal with the unrest issues altogether. But we'll deal with that if and when it occurs. Oh, hello. Another Cassius Belli against some natives. Why? Because we're right over here. Unexpected Explorer event. As the ship entered the Bay of Piku, we'll call it, Piku and Mapu, a small crowd of natives had gathered on the beach and were silently regarding the expedition. Rather than shoot arrows, the ship's mate spontaneously jumped into the water and... jumped into a spontaneous and cheerful dance to the accompaniment of pipes. Oh, okay. Let's just read this properly, shall we? The natives started laughing, which broke the tension. Food and drink was brought down to the beach for them. While the natives showed great interest in the ship, the swords and other pieces of equipment brought by one of the expedition members with the help of a translator, the young woman spoke of her knowledge of the nearby islands and of a greater desire to see more of the world. Oh, so we can gain an explorer from one of the natives. Or we could just gain admin power, which we kind of don't really need right now, even though we probably can upgrade our admin once again. In fact, actually, let's have a look at that. Yeah, with another 50 we could actually gain admin technology 7. And I don't think we can take another leader anyway, so we'll let her stay with her people and live whatever life she can. And let's upgrade our admin technology to 7. We can now unlock a new idea group. And I mentioned this before, I'm thinking we're actually going to go with expansion ideas because now, due to our technology, we're actually a massive leap ahead. So we don't really need admin points right now, at least for a short while. I think admin technology 10 we unlock another idea group, but obviously we have to choose an idea group between admin and technology and military technology. And obviously our military ideas, obviously they are some rather good ones. Like obviously we could increase our army manpower. I think it's somewhere. The land force limit modifier from offensive ideas. It's probably going to be something very similar. But no, I think expansion ideas to get the extra colonist once again, the extra merchant. All in all, I think these are good things to have. Obviously, the other thing I'd want to have is trade ideas, but right now... Oh, actually, right now we can't even pick it. Most 50% of your current idea groups may be in the same category. Oh, I see. So they've limited us. Oh well, expansionist ideas it is. So now we need 360 admin points, which we will steadily get over time. That's absolutely fine to me. We're exploring more of... We are. And you're finished. Cool. Some of these nations are 577 distance away from our closest unblockaded core province. Yeah, it'd be a hell of a journey. I think something in Panama is similar. I think some of these nations, like this one here, even though we could get to it from the Caribbean side, for some reason, Darien, you need to come this way to claim it. From, like, a colonist will go the long way round for some reason. I'm not sure why that is, but that's how the game goes. Ah, and you will now come up north. You can park yourselves in Trinidad for a little while, and then we're going to go explore more of North America. Oh, our diplomats are free. Oh well. Should probably do something about that. So, return to improving relations with France. And the Papal State. Keep them topped up and always happy. Wow, I just saw a massive... Is that a rebel army? Or was that... Yeah. Holy hell. England's in trouble again. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a look at our natives. Our nearby local friends. ... 1, 2... and then obviously we've got the Gold Coast, which we definitely should keep our army there. We probably need a conquistador to actually see this nation. Because they've kind of pulled back again. This used to be one of their provinces. Unusual. Very unusual. Is there anyone else we can show superiority to? No, that's fine. Okay. We'll continue improving the Papal State opinion of us. And you might as well come here. Explore more of Mexico. We had the Mississippi River trade point. But I think there is another here. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, so yeah, because there is such a great amount of natives here in the Gold Coast, a lot more of savages risen up to fight against us. We have to bear this in mind. I have 3 colonies running. I'm still making a positive 6 ducats, and I have my military, my army maintenance actually at max. I should lower it, but obviously for situations like that, if it was like half full, I might not have won that battle, and I would have lost some population. In fact, the colony itself would have probably have vanished. Why can't I move? I have an explorer. I have an explorer, so why can't he move into Terra Incognita in the water? That's his entire purpose. Has this update bugged the game somehow? Perhaps. Oh, one of our advisors again has passed away. Austria has declared war on Baden. Where's Baden? I've spelled that wrong already. Ah, I see. Don't fully understand why. Don't fully understand why this is the way it is. I think the game may have bugged, ladies and gentlemen. Or when trying to how to describe this. When the game first came out, when the El Dorado expansion first came out, manual exploration was disabled. So with this, and then maybe a day after it was released, they reintroduced manual exploration due to, I suppose, fan request or the request of the people playing the game. And it seems with this update, they haven't reintroduced manual exploration again. Which, oh, the natives have risen up again. So that'll probably be patched in a day or two. But it's something that we're going to have to bring up to Paradox. In fact, I probably will at the end of this session. Which I'll probably end at the end of this episode, actually. We've went on for longer than previously. The new trade research is heretical. Well, let's ignore them. So at least we can still use the exploration missions. But it is kind of a shame. Because I wanted to explore more of North America and Canada there. But oh well, we'll continue. How much money's coming into the Sevilla trade node? 19 ducats. How's this war going? Plus 11 against Castile, yeah. I don't think the Castilian armies can actually get across. So that's where they're having trouble. Let's have a look more of the Ivory Coast, see what's happening. He's parking himself on Cape Verde there, fair enough. Yeah, so it's been quite a interesting day in the game of Europa Universalis IV. Obviously we have an update, which is always very nice. I think in this update, I might be wrong, but there's meant to be a whole new batch of events actually that have occurred. We need a Diplo technology of 9 to try and circumnavigate the globe. Fair enough. There is meant to be more events for female rulers, advisors, I think just females in general. I don't know why they weren't included originally, but I suppose that's just how Paradox had. They wanted to add more of, like, variety, I suppose you could call it. So maybe the female explorer there was one such new event. You never know. But it has messed with the manual exploration. Yeah. So we'll use the missions we have available, and we may as well finish them off. Meanwhile, we have no sign of any nations going across. I would like to just destroy and finish off Portugal. In fact, it would be a good time to do it while Castile's at war. The issue with going to war, we can't actually form a claim on the islands. Normally to make a claim, you either need to get one in an event or have a neighbouring province To go to war against them without a claim, you take a -3 stability drop, and as you can see from stability, the effects that it gives you, if you have a negative stability, it gives you the exact opposite. Which is not great. The rebel factions increased slightly by 10%. How is our... what's it called? The missionaries. Further away done. So our explorer actually can't do anything right now. Because we can't manually explore. Colony migration. Some people have left here and actually went to there. And actually made it a working province. Fair enough. Okay. So we lost some population here from this colony, but then we gained it here. So that's fine. So, where else can we... Do we want to just continue expanding here? So I'm quite happy to just leave this army here and we can slowly use one colonist to expand in the Ivory Coast. Oh, hello. Normally the Caribbean, or at least I remember before the expansion update, there was no trade bonus provinces, but there seems to be two now. These important natural harbours are turning up. Oh, hello. Right, okay. This is important. It seems to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you have... Okay, it's 5. I thought it may have been 10. When you have 5 nations in a similar area, as in like Brazil right now, even though one of them happens to be in the Amazonias, you form a colonial nation. And the Archbishop has informed us that the Pope has affirmed our legal right to colonize Brazil. Other Catholic countries will no longer have a legal right to make territory there. Our colonies will grow quicker. And of course we have a colonial nation. And we could just be egocentric and call it the Electric Power Company version of Brazil. But somewhere I have a list of other mega corporations that want to claim a piece of land in the New World for themselves. So our first corporation will be Umbrella. Should we just call him Umbrella, or should we call him the Umbrella Corporation? Umbrella Corp. There you go. So Umbrella now exists here in Brazil. They have the legal right. Any nation now, any province that's created here in, what would you call it, in Brazil, will no longer be a province of Shin-Ra, like this one is here right now, but when it is completed, it will become automatically switched to a province of Umbrella Corps, because they will claim the rights to it. And if we look now, we have subjects. Umbrella Corporation is one of our colonies. They like us. So one of our diplomats, in fact, let's give it 2 days. They have an opinion of us. They have a certain money that they will send us. How much tariff from trade they will send us. And obviously their liberty desire. And obviously we can increase and decrease tariffs here to keep them appeased and keep them from declaring independence. If they grow so big and have a larger army than us, obviously here, that is their army size. Oh, and if a colonial nation is big enough, they could grant us a bonus merchant, but they need to control 10 cities. So it might be worthwhile giving them 10 cities so we have a bonus, and then we can use that merchant to transfer trade power. Huh. Interesting. Okay, that might be new. I didn't realize that was what they could do. And that's obviously the bonus from Umbrella, but maybe there's different ones. Because you can see sort by bonuses. Okay. So any nation now, any province in Brazil will grow faster. Excellent. And we have a free settler. I was going to send him here to claim this natural harbour, and then we'll send another one to Havana. And then we'll probably want to go to these two provinces. That sounds like a plan. Okay. That we will do. Now, where was you? You formed, so... In fact, what's easier? And you come here. So we may get into a few battles here as he marches up north. Hopefully no natives spawn for the brief moment that they're marching. Alright, I was going to say, they were suffering a penalty because 50% of the more than 50% made up cavalry, but it's because we lost some infantry on the journey. We have a free diplomat. Oh yes, of course, we were going to send our diplomat to Umbrella Corps to improve relations. I don't know if it's a major issue, but I just like to keep my colonial nations happy with me and highly in the positive. We can invest in a new technology. Thank you. Increases our trade distance, I believe, that one. Level 4, yep. We'll probably be looking to increase our colonial range, but we need a diplomatic technology of 7. Let's wait for our colonists to get there. Very good. We can park our transport ships there for the moment. Do we have anywhere else we can explore? We can explore more of the Ivory Coast. We shall do that then. How's this war going, France? Castile. Not very well. The thing is, they could be in war for a long time. They're losing, I think, 1% per month because they don't have any provinces in Thamesen at the moment. So, but normally the AI won't give up or claim victory until they have near 100% war score. So this war is going to really affect their war exhaustion and keep them from making any trouble elsewhere, basically. Ah, we have another unexpected explorer. That's fine. Bonus admin points for me. And there's Congo. Have we found any more important provinces? Oh, hello. There's one there, but it's being held by that nation. Corrupt viceroys. Overseas territories are notoriously too hard to police, and good viceroys are essential. Sometimes things don't work out according to plan, and corrupt and venal men end up in charge. So, we will... We could take action, or we could just turn a blind eye and gain inflation. How are we doing with inflation at the moment? We're not really dealing with it in any way. We could reduce it by 2. In fact, actually, yes, we will. Because we just gained 50 admin from our explorer we could have taken. So, yeah. We basically lost 25 admin points there, which is kind of a shame. Oh, that was an interesting flag we noticed. St. Helena, we found that island. It's interesting to note that I'll just keep going. While they're on a mission, they don't actually suffer any attrition penalty. Whereas sending them manually does. Or it did, at least, until we had the issue. Okay. I've been recording for about 25 minutes now, I think. Oh, England's suffering. We will look at the look at Europe and see what's going on here in the next video, just as a catch-up and a refamiliarization. Because this is the end of Session 2. Of course, this has been AnthWolf and this has been Europa Universalis IV. I hope you've all enjoyed. And I say, at the beginning of the next session, which will probably be in a few days, hopefully they will have patched the manual exploration once again before I pick up the recording. I hope they do it before tomorrow, because I would really be tempted to actually continue the series. I'm quite excited about this one. But I say, we will look back at the beginning of Session 3, see what's going on in the world, and hopefully continue our expansion of the new world before any of our rivals get there. I think France is probably the closest one to actually being prepared to go over. Mainly because Castile's a bit too busy and England's stuck with its own little wars. But you never know with the AI. They always find a way to ruin your plans in some way, shape or form. So yeah, I will see you all in the next series, or the next session I should say, of EU4, of course. Till then, take care. Bye bye now.